everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video, it's December the 1st, or it will be on the day you're watching this. I'm filming this the day before because I honestly can't wait any longer, but today we're going to be decorating for Christmas. I'm only doing like minimal decorations just because I sit on my bed. I can't really decorate the bed. I can't really do much with the wall. I guess I could have done something with the wall. Forget that. I haven't prepared to do anything for the wall. We are going to decorate. So we're going to put a mini tree up here, going to get some lights on it, going to get some baubles on it. It's going to be super adorable. And now you're asking yourself, Hayes, what on earth does this have to do with Miraculous? Literally nothing. So the way I'm going to make it have something to do with Miraculous is make these little really cute Santa hats for these two. And it's going to be cute, and these decorations will be up for all the videos through December, and I've had these decorations for a while now and I've been so excited to show you them all and to put them up. I am excited. Okay, I love Christmas, and apart from maybe doing a screaming session on Santa Claus, which part of me wants to do because the episode is cringe central and it's also related to Christmas, I also don't really like the episode and don't really enjoy watching it, to be honest. Just my personal preference. So this is probably as Christmassy as it's gonna get, and I wanted to do a Christmas video. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get started.
Okay, so what I did dead quickly on a piece of paper was I just laid my Adrian and Plag figures down, traced around them to get the right shape of them, then worked out how big I wanted the hat to be. So obviously I had to take the width into account, cut them out, and then cut them out onto plain red felt. So obviously the one for Adrian ended up being a lot bigger because he's got a bigger head in comparison. So the tiny triangle for Plag, the bigger triangle for Adrian, and I just cut out 2 triangles for each of them, one for the front of the hat and then one for the back of the hat. And then again on some felt, again just really cheap felt, this is white felt this time, I'm just going to draw a line of how big I want the trimming to be and kind of putting it up against the hat. So I'm going to draw 2 lines for Adrian since his hat is a lot bigger, and then one much smaller line for Plag because his hat is a lot smaller. Honestly, Plag's hat was really hard to fit because of the awkward shape of his head. How dare he? Plag, will you sort your head out? Please. So now I'm going to use some hot glue, and I'm doing it on a piece of paper so I don't melt the plastic tablecloth, but I'm just doing one line up the triangle and then another line of glue up the other side of the triangle, and then sticking the other triangle onto it, leaving the bottom edge with no glue on. So obviously he can put his head inside, and then on the front of the hat and the back of the hat at the bottom I'm doing another thin line of glue. This is where the white felt is going to go, and then I can just chop the ends off. Obviously it was too big, I just wanted to get it on there, then I'm going to chop the ends off later. And then the final thing, so you can see the hats are pretty much done now. Adrian's is at the back, Plag's here. I just got some cotton wool balls, tore them up a bit so I could get the right shape, and then using another splodge of hot glue around the tip of the hat, I just stuck the cotton wool ball on. It was really easy, really basic, really straightforward, nothing super complicated, but the hot glue was, as the name states, was very hot. So now we're moving on to decorating the tree. I love Christmas. I think I've already said that. I love Christmas. I love decorating so much. I wish, like, my dream job is not being an author. My dream job is decorating Christmas trees. I love decorating trees so much. I had so much fun doing this. I'm obviously recording the voiceover afterwards. I have so much fun doing this. I love it every single year when we put the Christmas tree up. The best day of the year. When I was younger, we used to have a fake Christmas tree. These days we usually get a real Christmas tree. And if you've never smelled a real Christmas tree, oh my god, they smell absolutely amazing. I love the smell of real Christmas trees. So every single year in my house when we put the tree up, we usually do it downstairs, that's where our tree is. We have a big living room and dining room combined together. We put the tree in there. So on the television, we usually have a Christmas film playing. The past couple of years, I've tried, you know, to suggest to put Miraculous on. Not necessarily the Christmas episode, just Miraculous in general. As you may have guessed, no one usually goes for it, but I try my best. We usually end up watching Elf, which is always a great Christmas film. Then we usually have a box of chocolates open at the same time whilst we decorate. It's the best. It's my absolute favourite day of the year, probably, apart from Christmas Day itself. And my birthday. I also love Christmas Eve as well. I love Christmas Eve. Most people in the UK on Christmas Eve seem to get a Chinese takeaway. It seems like a bit of an odd thing, but it's what my family do. And every single time we go to the Chinese takeaway to pick up our food on Christmas Eve, it always seems to be the busiest night of the year at the takeaway. It's the best thing ever. So the final touches are obviously Cat Noir and Plag with their hats on in front of the tree.
Oh my god, I love it so much. I am very much a Christmas person. Even though I am 25, I cannot get to sleep on Christmas Eve. I still get extremely excited, and then the only day of the year I have a nap is Christmas Day because I didn't get very much sleep. So then I have to have a nap. Oh, you can see the lights reflected in the mirror. Oh, it's my Christmas lights. I love Christmas lights. And it's so sad because in my house we don't actually decorate until midway through December. Like, if I lived on my own or with a boyfriend or a husband or I had children, we would be decorating on the 1st. No questions asked. I'd have everything out of the attic the day before. As soon as I get up on the 1st, it's Christmas decorating time. We are not waiting around. I love this. These lights are going to be on all the time, and I will take this down on the last possible day. Is like that. Is it the 6th of January? I can't remember, but this decoration will at the very least be up all the way through the videos in December. I'm so happy. I hope you like the hats as well. They're really fun to make. I had adult supervision because whilst I am an adult, I'm also autistic, and I was using hot glue and scissors. And a bit like Marinette, I am prone to accidents. I'm quite clumsy. I have a lot of coordination issues. So I had my mum supervise me. You couldn't see her in the video, but she was stood behind the camera making sure I wasn't about to hurt myself. So if you're gonna do it, I know a lot of you are children, please have full adult supervision if you're going to do it. But so the one for Adrian, I was like, okay, because of your huge cat ears, which they really stick out on the pop vinyl, I was like, we'll do like a lopsided one. But then for Plag, hence why Plags looks a bit weird, I was like, what am I supposed to do with you? Because he has both ears and then he has a whisker that comes out quite far. It comes out like further than his face. So if I was Plag, the whisker comes out to like here. It comes out much further than his face. So I was like, okay, it would be so much easier if I had the Ladybug and Tiki pop vinyls. Because Tiki doesn't have any ears. How does she hear? Wait, most of the other Kwamis don't have ears. Plag has ears. Kalki has ears. Fluff has ears. Let me check. Bark has ears, Mulo has ears, Daisy has ears, Trix has ears obviously, Jupu has ears, Ziggy has ears, Roar has ears. Okay, but what about Oriko? What about Stomp? What about Long? What about Sass? What about Tiki? What about Nuru? What about Waze? What about Dusu? What about Pollen? How do they hear? I've never considered this before. Anyway, I'll have an existential crisis about the lack of Kwami ears in the show, although to be fair, I feel like Tiki would look kind of odd with ears. Anyway, away from the ears, we've had too much ear content this season. Mega Leech, I'm looking at you. Disgusting. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that this year has literally been the best year I've ever had. I'm gonna cry, don't cry, that's embarrassing. But I've literally had the best year. I am so happy I made the decision, with some people's encouragement on here, to do like full-time Miraculous content instead of other content. So I actually started my channel like last February, but I was doing a mixture of content. I did some Miraculous stuff. You can find some of my older Miraculous content, most of which is cringy, please don't go look at it. And I also did some like writing videos and some other stuff as well, like some PhD videos, other things like that. And I decided to make the switch over to Miraculous videos because those are the videos that did the best, and those are the videos I enjoyed making the most, because I don't have that many people in my life to talk to Miraculous about, and I wanted to talk to people about it. So I am so happy I made that decision. I have made some wonderful friends who really like Miraculous, and even like we talk about other things as well, not just about Miraculous, and I'm still gonna cry, but I have just had such a wonderful year. But I've had such a wonderful year, so I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for making it so special, whether you are here from like when I started just doing Miraculous content, which was like in wow, it was like in March and April. This year has gone by so fast. Like this season, even though we've like only seen like a couple of episodes a month, it seems to have gone by so fast with all the spoilers. It seems like the season has been absolutely nothing. I know we're not finished yet, but like it seems like it's gone by so quick. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you because this year has been absolutely incredible, and I got to meet so many wonderful people, and I've had some amazing opportunities like getting to be on the Miraculous Besties podcast, which was absolutely awesome. So I wanted to say thank you, and before I start crying properly, I wanted to say I hopefully am going to do another live stream before Christmas, kind of probably like in that last week before Christmas, not on Christmas Eve just because I do stuff with my family on Christmas Eve. I would assume if you celebrate Christmas, you probably do that, so maybe like the 21st, the 22nd or the 23rd. Haven't decided a solid date. It would be probably either in the afternoon or in the evening, British time obviously because I live in England, I'm from the UK. But yeah, more details of that to come when I'll maybe have a vote to see what day is best for everyone, and hopefully this time I'm going to work out how to link my camera up to my laptop so we can actually have a good image instead of grainy webcam footage, because as much as you all enjoyed the live stream, I knew it wasn't very good quality footage. So yeah, thank you so much for all being here this year. It's been absolutely amazing. I know the season we are coming to a close, but I've got loads of videos planned between now and when the film comes out, and then after the film up until the next season, which I think is meant to come out about this time next year. So don't worry, just because the seasons aren't going to be on does not mean I'm going to stop posting. I might post a bit less, but I will still be here. I'm definitely planning on 2 if not 3 videos a week, so please do not worry, I will still be here because my obsession with an 8-year-old's TV show when I am in fact 25 knows no bounds. So thank you so much for all being here and making this year so special for me. I'll see you in the next one, besties. Bye!